And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and 1249 or G41 non-school you prefer. What's this over here? Phobos? What is this? UC Vigilance? No, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna head to Sidonia. We're continuing on the UC Vanguard mission. Last time we killed Terramorphed and he got stuck in the door. If you don't know what I'm talking about, see the previous episode. But he basically got stuck in the doorway and we were just laying into him.
Admired, don't you think? The way they devote their entire lives to a single corporation. It's romantic.
I don't know what you're on about, buddy, but sure, whatever you think is best. But you can't. To be fair to you, I haven't been here yet, but
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend them.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
You've got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm not here for that.
To use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate filing litter reports.
I don't litter. I'm an upstairs existence.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation
Almost
occurs
break time.
in 5,
Come on.
4,
You
3,
can make it.
2, 1.
Damn.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Nope.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful. Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude. Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of...
What the hell is that thing over there? Yeesh. Face on Mars. This drifts don't wanna touch. Nah, I don't wanna. Me too, here we come. Come on, we're gonna ride the elevator, buddy. Whee! Not Sixth Circle. Wait, isn't that the same? No, that's Ninth Circle. I was about to say, isn't that the same?
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Quite the bold claim to make. But if you are actually willing to help Percival, well, I might be inclined to return the favor. A friend to one devil is a friend to us all. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? The most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. And one friend of Percival's to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that led out right into the authority's storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any... aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Up to you. If you want to avoid a bounty on your head, you let me know.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pay.
And enter any active sites at your own risk.
Let's see if I can't pay it off, because I have the credits.
It's not easy living in Cydonia.
Was there something else? Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here, his current balance. And do remember, all transactions are final. It cleared. Wonderful. Dr. Walker's debt is officially no longer our problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Roger that. It didn't cost me much, right? Yeah, it didn't cost me much.
The city of
Credits
Cydonia
combined.
is proud to be a pillar of support for the United Colonies. Seek your local Marine recruiter if you wish to sign up for military service.
Credits come to me naturally, especially when you just loot people's dead bodies for their weapons and such.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose.
Indeed.
He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Yeah, the passkey. I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Let's see, back up we go. We're on this elevator a lot, aren't we?
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between Stalia.
I don't know what you're on about, lady.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say your uniforms are pretty top notch. Anyway, to the old Red Devil's HQ, yes? Which way is it? Why am I that way? Alright, guess we gotta get walking. What the hell is that? UC Echoes Echo Hall? Oh yeah, I named my ship something. Well, I guess we gotta get going, because I don't have a vehicle on me. Should have bought it, but I didn't think to buy it, you know? Whee! Are you still with me, adoring fan? Yeah, he's trying to make his way over here. Are you still with me, buddy? But boo boo. Oh, hold it. I think he's trying. I've lost. Oh, I think I see him. Yep, that's him. What are resources here anyway? Chloral. What is that? Never heard of that before. What's that over there? Unexplored geophysical feature. Okay. Geophysical feature, okay. What do we have here? Here's Voron! I should maybe switch to something better. What did I get? Explosive lawgiver. Yeah, let's not use this. Here's Voron. Come here, pretty boy. Where are you? What the fuck?
Keep it up! He's picking us off!
Ah, there you are. Don't hit me. Ooh, not bad. Alright, let's into the abandoned mine to get this guy. Coming for you, Percival. To rescue you, not kill you, though. Got more food? Food. Oh shit, we're having a barbecue. Nobody told me. Kumbaya, but aw. I know you're here somewhere. Hello there. I come in peace. By peace, I mean death. I mean that Max here. I come in peace, Earthlings. Whee! Oh, hold it.
I can't see!
Can't see, I have a solution for your death. I'm really hoping one of these days I'm gonna find a med theft gun. I'd rather use that instead of a melee weapon. Down to the grimy depths we go, buddy baboo boo. Hey woo! Aw, he ran away. Come out, I'm not gonna hurt you much. I lied. some power. Quit hopping around like funny. I can see you. Now you're dead.
I never liked him anyway.
That's a terrible thing to say about your buddy who I just brutally murdered.
Dead. Clearly. Yeah.
That money I used to pay off his debt will come back to me eventually. Where are you? Peekaboo. Oh, don't I know it? Also, I was hurt. How dare you hurt me? If anything, you have any idea who I am, I'm Starborn. That means I have plot armor. I can do anything. Jump! Whee! Oh yeah! Oh! Crazy, crazy. We got value to Bakataya. Okay, that gave me a heart attack. That gave me a heart attack. Yeah, let's get him. Where do we go from here? No, I'm afraid not. It's you, got you. That was cheap. Don't hit me. Does he have a rocket launcher? Now where do I go? I think I'll go this way. Oh, this, don't tell me it's gonna be this thing again. I got stuck in this part as well. Last time I did this. Alright, just gotta find. Oh, here it is. Where? Let's just go down the stairs like a normal person. Not gonna scare me this time. Alright, I'm gonna get jump scared again and hell is this material? Whee! Okay, is there any more enemies about? This place looks out of repair, damn it.
Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay? Sounds like Adrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Terramorph cells from a world too young to have one.
Adrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here, and I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan.
Just get to work out, man. We got it.
Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
All right, just get those cellular markers tagged.
Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Afraid not, that was not fake. I collected it from the Terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by Terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity. So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You wanna tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster if we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
This way to the left? Okay. Wait, where's the lift? Is this the lift? Alright, come along then, Percival. Next stop. The sixth circle. I was gonna say, okay, remember when I was gonna say something about the circle? Isn't that the same name as to the bar in the, what is it called? The it's the place where the ghouls are hanging out in Fallout 3. Underworld. There we go, Underworld. But no, that's the ninth circle. This is the sixth circle. Oh, Lucia, oh god. Get the hell out of here then. All the way, people. Let's see, ride an elevator again. Beep, bop, boop, boop.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Oh my god. I'm literally following in your footsteps right now.
Alright, I think I have time for one more quest. Or a couple, because I'm going to try and fit as many quests in this episode as possible. Let's see, that's delivering devils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 quests still left to do. Then I might continue on the main storyline.
New Atlantis is the best place for coffee and sweets.
Let me just deposit these weapons and such. I can sell them off later. Let's see, incendiary. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hey, you know what? There we go. I can have it off your back. They just cut through all this grass and such.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Yep, here we go indeed. I'm surprised you didn't ask about me. I mean, no, you never know what this armor is or anything.
Hello.
Why are you holding your side? You're not even wounded anymore.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Trying to figure out that we're faced with can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
They wiped out a colony and that's how we call it. Like, yep.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
The archives are fair to open. Support cause and do it. Yeah.
I can't help but agree with the captain. Attempting to open the archives, it seems like the right way forward.
It does, doesn't it? All right. I withdraw my objection. Let us trust fate. We were all lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
I like the fact that Adoring Fan has had his head behind his back.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Yeah. Time to go. Even though I was expecting the Equinox, but not an Orion, but you know what? I'll take it.
Something's out there.
Gosh, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
Firepower, you say?
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Terror! You might back up. Don't just stand there. Good.
Experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Roger that. Speak to fire team.
You might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. Your call. We're on the line.
Not bad looking though. My ship better not be damaged by these things. Where are you? Where's my... Okay, Dorian Fan, you're still here. Good. Let's deal with this thing and put it down. Hoya! Don't act like a distraction. Just kill it. How you like anti-gravity, bitch?
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Jesus, look at this place.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Just ran rampant through here, damn it. There were only 3 Terramorphs, and they look at the damage it did. They didn't touch my ship, thank God. But holy shit, did they... Holy shit.
Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
The next time Terramorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
Okay. Sorry about that. It cut me out of the party. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode here for now. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and I shall see you all in the next episode. Till next time, bye-bye!